going on? It's been a minute since we streamed. Last week, we completed the game, did a little bit of the post game, and then this week I've spent the entire time wrapping things up. Hey, what's going on, Natalie? How you doing? We wrapped things up. I'm doing really good. It is Saturday morning. I have the day off. Tomorrow, my wife and I are going to the fair. Today, we're planning on carving up pumpkins and setting up the Halloween decorations. It's going to do great. But yeah, today we are taking on Zygarde. We've done most of the post game. We collected all the colorful, well, not all of them. We're missing 2 of the colorful screws. I haven't been able to find them. We're working our way up through the ZA challenge, and yeah. Oh, we've already also caught Yveltal and Xerneas, but today we're gonna start the day off with Zygarde. I wanted to do this one on stream just because I heard this is a pretty big fight. I'm too far in the game. I'm trying to 100% it. I wanted to 100% it in a week, but work got in the way. It was just a little too much. I didn't have enough time to get it. I do not want to lead off with my... I want to lead off with my starter for this. Here we go. Oh, man. It's nice to finally unwind a little bit. I've just reached where you skip a bunch of these. Oh, you just reached F rank? That's dope. I was kind of upset with that part of the game, if I'm being honest. I was kind of sad that we didn't get to climb all the way up to F rank by ourselves. I think Zygarde is a special attacker. Hey, get back here. Rude. I did. Oh, get out of the way. No! Alright, we're good. Let's not run straight down the line. There we go. Yeah, same. I thought the game had a bunch of content left. Yeah, right? I was... when I originally went through, I was like, oh, dang, I'm already level 30, and we're hitting F rank. And we're already V rank. We're probably gonna hit level 100 by the time we get to A, and then it just skipped over all of it, and I was kind of sad. Nice. Caught him as he was trying to run away. I'm trying to save my Mega Evolution. I want to see how much of this fight I can do without Mega Evolving. I'm gonna get hit with that. Yep. Is post-game content? It is post-game content. Hopefully I'm not spoiling anything, but Zygarde being in the game shouldn't be too much of a spoiler. There's his 50%, so I'm guessing this is going to be a 3-phase fight. What do we got? What do we got? Okay, Rock Slide. Oh. Why is Dazzling Gleam not one of my plus moves? Because it was a TM? Oh, you're right. Maybe it is going to have a Mega. Set up screens. I think I am going to Mega here. I was trying to avoid it, but it is what it is. I wish Meganium had some kind of setup move to like make it more powerful. We are level 98 though, so... Ooh, I'm getting bopped. God damn. He jumping me. heal. It really is. It's just so tanky. Oh, crap. I'm gonna get bopped again. Come on back. Run. There we go. Yeah, Feraligatr does look kind of goofy. I wish that they had just done a different pose. I think the design is really cool. I think it's just the pose they put him in was really bad. Light screen. Keep him safe. Run! Run! Meganium, no! There we go. He should always have his mouth closed. I think, maybe if not, like, closed, have it, like, draped over his head, kind of like a hood. So that way his head is, like, popping out and it's kind of like a tongue, and then his arms are more positioned to look like the bottom of the jaw. Alright. Ow. Rude. Why is he just walking up to me all slow? That was intimidating. Got a light screen here. At least focused on me. Oh. That's the arrows one. Yeah, he does. I think that's most of the boss fights, though. He said, "Oh, you are approaching me." Oh, oh, oh! Is this where he mega evolves? Come back right now. Ah! Okay, that's kind of badass. Iframes. Is AZ worth getting? Does it feel limited where... no, not at all. As far as limiting where you go, the tutorial was the only time I felt limited in where I could go. As soon as the tutorial was over, which took me maybe an hour, the game completely opened up the entire city and you can go wherever you want. After that, you're only limited by your Roto Glide not being able to jump to certain areas. Oh, fuck. Oh, fuck. Oh, fuck. Oh, fuck. Sorry, Meganium. You got fucked up there. Light screen. Get drain. Gleam. Trying to make it so I can do this with just Basil. And she's doing a great job so far. Why can't I see the Thrones chat? Been playing Emerald because I can't justify buying. Are you streaming on multiple platforms? I am streaming on both platforms, yes. That last comment was from the Clock app. The one asking if the game is worth getting. God damn. Oh. Oh no, I can't return him. Basil, no! Basil, no! No! I'm dead. Ooh, we rolled through it. Let's go. Oh, man. Basil. How does it feel to buy a game that isn't finished? I had a lot of fun playing this game, and I'm excited to see how it is when it finishes. I'm also a Monster Hunter fan, so I'm used to buying games that have more content coming out as they go. Right? This boss fight is actually kind of intense. Alright, Basil, let's wrap this up. Ooh. got my ass. Honestly, yeah, this is probably one of the better Pokemon games they've had since Legends Arceus. Finish him? There we go. Alright, Mega Evolve. Fourth stage. Oh, no, just Pokeball. Alright, what are we catching him in? Black and green Dusk Ball? Ah, but I caught Yveltal in a Dusk Ball. Just got a Shiny Amara after 20 resets too. Totally addicted. Dude, Shiny Amara, that's pretty dope. I plan on doing shiny hunting after I finish the, after I get my shiny charm. I've already gotten 8 shinies just from running around. Oh, that's cute. I wish it was a little more, not intuitive, interactive. Having to just fly to different areas is a little lame, but it definitely is, what's it called? It definitely could be more fun, in my opinion. Item which Zygarde core cells are gathered. You can use it to change Zygarde's form. Zygarde has 3 different forms, 10%, 50% complete form. You can use Zygarde Cube freely. Switch Zygarde between 10%, 50% form. If its HP drops to half or less during a battle, Zygarde will change to its complete form. In this form, all Zygarde core and cells have gathered, increasing Zygarde's efficiency. Zygarde can Mega Evolve only when it's in its complete form. When Zygarde becomes a Mega Zygarde, hit the core Enforcer to transform into Nihilite. Okay. I'll show you the legend or the shinies I've gotten after this cutscene. Its parts scattered at far off places, absorbing the power of those lands and seeking humans who would give it aid. And now that I think of it, the moves that Zygarde used when it Mega Evolves, they reminded me of Z moves like those used in the Alola region. This is true. Perhaps I'm reading too much into it. Oh, we got to battle him too. That's also a post-game thing. That's probably kind of an obvious thing that was going to happen, but that is post-game content that you can do. Now it falls to me to ponder. What should I do with my 3,000 years I must live? Oh, so he took over AZ's thing, and now he's going to be an old man. Is there something you want to do? Who's that? Don't tell me. Oh, okay. Sorry, I thought it was obvious who he was. My bad. To this day, I yearn to create a more beautiful world, and I will yearn for it forever. I once thought that we could achieve that world by fulfilling the materials needed of everyone. Now I know it's not so simple. An old proverb says, it is good to feed the hungry, but better to teach them how to feed themselves. I had focused solely on what I believe the world needed, yet I lost sight of how to make it so that people can truly flourish. Thanks to what you and your Pokemon have done together, I have learned my lesson as well. This outlandish dream, far beyond my reach, but with 3,000 years of time, perhaps I can make it real. Much like AZ wandered far and wide across the world in search of Floette, I shall travel across the vast reaches in search of ways to create the world I yearn for. When people manage to meet, it is a gift. Even living in the same time and place is no guarantee. The fact that we and so many others met and banded together to make Lumiose a better place is something that we should treasure. Barring some great change, I doubt we will meet again, but I will carry these lessons with me. Au revoir, my young friend. See you later, old French guy. I love his design. On his knee, he has a patch that's shaped like an X, and on his elbow, he has a patch that's shaped like a Y. Have I gotten Mega Greninja? I have gotten Mega Greninja. I've already made it to A rank. I have yet to evolve a Mega Greninja, though. I plan on shiny hunting a Froakie and having that be my first Mega Evolution. My Pokedex is now completed. Look at that. Pretty nice. Alright, shinies for the person that was asking. So far, we have gotten Abra, Pidgey, Floette was the one we got most recently. Sandile I got during my EV training guide. There's only these 3 legendaries. For now, yes. There is game code for some others that already have Mega Evolutions. If you played the past games, you probably know which ones I'm talking about, but they are in the game with their own little story plot lines already set up. But, yeah. Bunnelby, Ariados was the first one that we got, Badoo, and then of course the Shiny Mary that we got from the story, or from the side quest. Alright, well, with Zygarde captured, I think it's time that we start knocking out these, what is it, 500 battles that I have to do to get the Shiny Charm? Yeah. 474 to go. That's gonna suck. Yeah, it is indeed a lot. And I haven't finished the story yet. There's still one more. Actually. Oh, it didn't count. So if you check the Pokedex and you check your Megadex, there's one right here missing. I know what it is, but we haven't. It's a story spoiler. But apparently it doesn't. You don't need it to count as your Megadex completion. All right. So we got a strategy for this, and it involves this bench right here. This is not it. We have to reset. We're trying to get the battle zone in a specific spot for the most optimal route that we can take. It's going to be right here. We need that area right there to be a battle zone. Yeah, what about it? What did you want to ask? I'm still waiting on the government to tell me if I'm going to be getting paid or not. They said that they're planning on negotiating on Monday to decide whether or not they're going to pass a bill that says I get paid for the work that I've been doing. And if not, then I have to live off of my last paycheck a little bit longer. It looks promising. The government typically doesn't like to make their military upset, but you never know. Very unsure times. There we go, we got it. Same. Usually what happens is they pass a bill, like right before we get paid. Or not even a bill, just like a temporary Band-Aid fix that says, we'll pay you for this paycheck, but that's it. So, we'll see what happens. Alright, then this is how we do the battles. We just get stuck in. We start beating people up. Just let me know whatever happens. Oh yeah, of course I will. And Dragon Rush. And we got one more. So see, the trick with this is that the timer only ever goes down whenever you're outside of a battle. And so you want to position yourself so that way you can get right into another battle immediately after beating someone. So if you notice, I went off to the right a little bit because there's going to be a trainer over here. Right there. And so then I just bop. Nope, he caught me. That's fine. Rude. And I'm going to start going this way a little bit. So that way I can run off. You're getting points for the Challenger's ticket? I am getting points for the Challenger's ticket because I need to get up to 15, I want to say, in order to progress the story. And then we don't care about getting caught off guard because Dragonite has max HP and is holding a shell bell. So every time she knocks someone out, she's gonna get points for it. There are more ranks. After you hit the post game, you can just consecutively do the ZA Royale. So if you look at the top right, it says infinite ranked opponents. They get rid of the letters. Rude. Just got hydro pumped in the face. That was messed up. He went straight for me too. He didn't even bother with my Dragonite. And then after this guy, there'll be one in the corner right behind us. So that's the name of the game. You just get as many battles as you can while staying outside of the... Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Oh no, they're not here. Oh, what the hell? That's unlucky. Oh well. Alright, then we're gonna battle this guy. Extreme speed. Bop. We don't care how long the battles take. The battles can take as long as they want. Because it doesn't matter. So watch, this guy's gonna go for an explosion. No, he's not. He's gonna go for a gunk shot. But like you noticed, the timer on my clock isn't going down at all. So I'm gonna go for an earthquake. Knock him out. Kind of wish they had to reset to Z post game and actually grind all the way up to A instead of skipping to F. I agree. I completely agree. I felt little, not cheated, but I felt like I didn't earn my way up to F. You know? Having to do it in the online battles though, that kind of makes up for it, I guess. Where's my full heal? Let's see. Here we go. Next one. Get him. Yeah. And even then, online didn't take that long. It only took me 2 hours to get up to A rank. Admittedly, my team was kind of cracked, and I was surprisingly good at this. But still, bruh, it's so early. It's 11:42. What do you mean it's so early? I guess that's true with online. I haven't done any online yet. It's a lot of fun. Definitely recommend it. Bop. No, it's 9:42. Well, your time zone is wrong, okay? Bink. I should have positioned myself better. East Coast? No, you're wrong. Ah, Dragonite, you nerd. Kill that guy. The best coast. I'm technically on the East Coast, but I'm from the West Coast, so I can't really argue. I've spent more time on West Coast, though. Although the Atlantic Ocean, technically I've spent more time in because I lived in the UK for a while. Bonk. See, this guy positioned himself really well. I can get kind of far away. I go all the way over here, knock him out, and now I have less area I have to cover to get to the next one. With any luck, we can run all the way over there with very little time passing, because this is the biggest gap we gotta do. And I picked these up. You really don't have to. It's not that important. You're gonna make it. You're gonna get your challengers thing by the end of the night anyways. Thunder Punch. I'm gonna position myself right here so that way at the end of the battle I can go right into the next one. Gonna punch him. There we go, thanks. It turned me around. I didn't mean to do that. Now I have to wait for the camera to pan behind me. That's gonna slow me down a couple seconds. Yep, there he is. What the hell? It canceled out the attack. That was annoying. Explosion? Earthquake. we go, and then I'll face this way. Scizor. He's gonna Mega Evolve. Yep. There we go. Now that the battle's over, I can kind of start crossing this bridge and get into the next fight. Got a process over here. I probably should have gone for an extreme speed, even if it didn't actually land any damage. So far, my personal best with this run is, oh, Phantom Force, I was too slow. So far, my personal best with this is 69 battles. I don't expect to get 60, I could probably expect to get 60 every time. But I would like to aim for... Yeah, there we go. See, we already hit our challenger's point. We're only not even a quarter of the way through the night. Is it this way? No, it's this way. Earthquake. Knock that guy out. Position ourselves to jump off of this roof. There we go. And that should be it for that. There we go. 13 battles. 1 lap. We're going to jump off, and then we're going to go into the next battle. No trainers there. No trainer there. Bye. I should have positioned myself better. I always forget how weak Delibird is whenever you knock him out. That's alright. Shiny Charm grinding. The things we do for shinies. Now see, you see that Raichu over there? We're going to get to him later. We're going to go over here first. Get this guy. Is Dragonite my favorite Pokemon? Not... I'd say no. Not really. Dragonite is just really good for this run specifically because it has extreme speed and it's the best user of extreme speed without having to Mega Evolve. Because even though the battles... Okay, here we go. Even though the battles don't require us to be quick because they don't count towards the timer, you still want them to be rather fast, so that way it doesn't take forever to go through all of them. Greninja or Charizard. Most days I lean Charizard. This guy. Bink. Not the anti-homeless benches. There we go. There we go. And see, there's that Raichu we saw earlier. And we don't care if we get spotted, but we're too quick for him. Oops. Yeah, Greninja is dope. I love Greninja. I should have gone for a plus move there. What the hell? The way it fainted as it came towards the screen was kind of funny. That was a weird little glitch. Let's see if we get this. There we go. Thought we were gonna get caught there for a second. Alright, we gotta hit this one with a Dragon Rush before it Phantom Forces. There we go. You seen Ash Greninja in Sun and Moon? I have seen Ash Greninja. I still have my Ash Greninja from Sun and Moon. I was kind of hoping they would do something with it in this generation, bringing it back, just because... well, Generation 7 is technically where it was introduced, but... I think it would be cool to... yeah, he still lives. what's it called? I think it would be cool if they brought him back and had like a Ash Greninja versus Mega. Why is he on the railing? Versus Mega Greninja. I think that'd be cool. Not the camera up doing an ollie down the ramp. That was kind of cool. Yeah. Oh, we got a trainer right here. Bonk. Yeah. I think technically speaking, the Mega is stronger anyways. That extra boost. So even though it's a special attack and attack aren't equal to Battle Bond Greninja, the extra speed it gets makes it a little bit better. I'd rather have extra speed than with like a smaller boost to attack than like just pure raw damage. Because Greninja is fast, but he still gets outspeed by a lot of things. I should have positioned myself better. Should have waited. We're on track to get about... I'd say we'll probably end up with around 60. We're gonna plus move, extreme speed. Oh, it didn't KO. The Fable, too tanky. Alright, now here, as long as he doesn't have Protect. There we go. Probably didn't need to climb back up. I probably could have just jumped off the roof there. Da-da-dum, 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 da-da-dum. Cross. Earthquake. Oh, she saw me before the earthquake went off. Unfortunate. That's fine. I hate it when this one spawns specifically because of how close she is to like back there, because I need to be on that roof. And I can't get too far away or else I run away from the battle. Don't accidentally punch the Mega Crystals. That would be bad. Heal block, that's fine. Just turns off my Shell Bell. Any luck, though. Bye. Alright, let me jump down. I heard sometimes a trainer spawns right there, but I've never seen one. I should have gone for extreme speed. That would have gotten him. Move this way. There we go. Earthquake. We got one more. You gonna come over here? Thank you. There we go. I hate when the trainers just stand there instead of like coming closer so I can inch my way back a little bit more to get into the next fight. Vanillux. Extreme speed. Nope. Pop. What's next? Garbage. Earthquake goes off before explosion. Yep. Rude. Alright. Next trainer around the corner. How did you not see me? I was right there. And then I don't know if there's going to be another one right here or not. Part of me wants to just get my challengers ticket and call it good, but another part of me knows that I'm gonna have to grind out these battles anyways, so I might as well just do it as the story progresses, you know? Don't run away. God damn it. Why are you... Oh my god, Dragonite. That was unfortunate. Where's my face cam? Oh, you're right. Hold on. I turned it off this stream earlier. My bad. There we go. Thank you for that. I didn't even realize it was off. I did forget. I was doing a recording of like just gameplay video, and I turned off the face cam. I guess I forgot to turn it back on. I'm gonna try and get this last one. Oh, no, it'll be Thunder Punch. I guess I could try and do Dragon Rush. Dragon Rush probably KO. Aerodactyl's pretty weak. Not weak, but he's not very bulky. He's fragile. Yeah, that's the word I was looking for. Bop. We're gonna run past this one. Why did that not KO? This KO? Yes, it will. And extreme speed will KO here. Here. Oh, nice. Meganium's level 100 now. I can swap him out for someone else. It is, yes. What's going on, Johnny? boxes. Put you in. That way he can get some levels. And then after Gyarados hits level 100, we'll swap him out. Ooh, this is a perfect spot. Hell yeah, Prokiplush in the background. There's a Charmander too, but my chair's blocking it. I gotta be careful with this bridge because sometimes Dragonite gets stuck. Other times I fall off. And that would kind of kill this route a little bit. There we go. We're good. Bop. How do you win in a game without a champion or gyms? So you rise through the ranks until you hit A rank. So the whole competition thing is like everyone in Lumiose is part of this big tournament to see who can reach A rank first. Yeah, that's pretty much it. You battle people, and then once you and another person are at the same level, and you have your challenger's ticket, you guys go head to head to see who gets to progress to the next rank until at least one person is rank A. I'm having a lot of fun with it. I think the battle system's really interesting. That camera just that was weird. The camera just walked off the map. And now my Dragonite is stuck. Okay, that works. Dragonite, can you please stop messing around and get over here? And then Hippowdon just fell off the map. What is happening with this fight? That works, I guess. That was something. That was $1 billion company. Yeah, exactly. I don't know what was going on with that. I need to heal. Nope, not revive. I need to burn heal. Alright, extreme speed. My earthquakes, that way I get a little bit of room to run. Get a head start on the next battle. Nobody up there, nobody over here. Yep, there's the next one. Haha. That was totally intentional. Totally timed my Dragon Rush perfectly to dodge her attack but still hit her. Definitely meant to do that. My attack is lowered. Pangoro always likes to go for Outrage. Yep, there he is. Bonk. But Dragon Rush is just a little bit faster. Extreme speed. best spot, but I would like to be a little further away. Hello friend, I love your stream. It's so much amazing. I would love to stick with you and give you great support, low success. Wait, add me on Discord. Maybe. Maybe after the stream I will add you. Oh, we got two of them back to back. Oh, that is a perfect spawning point. Look at that. I don't think I've ever seen them spawn that close to each other. At least not right here. So I'll knock this one out, and then I'm positioned perfectly so that way I can jump straight onto the other one. Yeah, I know. I always like to try and be nice just in case it's not a bot. Sometimes people just give off AI vibes. Oh, crap, I didn't mean to do that. I was a little put off by it at first. It was kind of like Uncanny Valley when they started changing like the facial features and the skin color of the Nurse Joys. But I think I like it a lot. Hey, what's going on? Code Enyira? I'm sorry, I don't know how to say your name. I'm gonna call you Code. Code for short. Yeah. Because there have been times before where, like, someone was commenting, and I'm like, dang, dude, you kind of sound like a bot right now. And then they just, like, say something that, like, no bot could be programmed to say, and then I just feel like a total tool. I feel like a tool. Why am I flinching to this carving? No, he... Ah, you bum. Switch. The Stealth Rocks is like the one thing that Dragonite doesn't like, especially after missing a Earthquake like that. Kind of annoying. I'm doing alright, yeah. We're having a nice little Saturday morning stream. Playing some Pokemon. Hopefully wrapping up. I don't think I'll be able to get the Shiny Charm today, but I'd like to get it by the end of tomorrow. I'm knocking out the stream early today just because I like to stream on the weekends. But I got plans later this afternoon with my wife. We're going to be carving up pumpkins and stuff. So, knocking it out now while she's sleeping. Stream's going really good. We defeated Zygarde earlier, and now we're earning our... working our way through the ZA Royale and earning our Shiny Charm at the same time. I should have grabbed some water before we started. Oh, I got hit with a blizzard. I was trying not to do that. Dragonite does not like blizzards. Okay, we're gonna walk across. It lived? Oh, what am I doing? What are the extreme speed? Which other games do you play on stream? Mostly Pokemon games. I try to stick to Pokemon games, but occasionally I'll do a Minecraft with a mod called Cobblemon, which is like a Pokemon mod that you can put on it. Let's see. That's pretty much it, honestly. I would like to try and do a Nuzlocke for this. I've thought about playing some other games. Like, I've been playing Ghost of Yotai on my PlayStation. And it wouldn't be hard. I would just have to run my HDMI cord into my Elgato, but we'll see. I haven't decided if I want to expand my horizons yet. I only just recently made this channel too, only like a couple months ago, and I would like to make it like, I would like to do it as like strictly Pokemon, but if the viewership and like the content isn't there, because I know like after the game like comes out, people will get bored of it, people will stop watching, views will go down. That's just like part of the struggles of limiting yourself to one game. Do you play every day on stream? I do not play every day. I only do weekends right now, just because I work nights. Why did I Dragon Rush there? That was dumb. But no, last week I took some time off from work specifically for when the game came out, and I streamed Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. But my stream schedule is a little erratic because it's not my like primary form of income. This isn't a job for me. This is just more of a hobby. But I'm having fun with it. Someday, maybe I would like to make this a form of income, but we're a long ways away from that. Dragon Rush. Weird. I heard a monkey. That's okay. I thought that the thing was going to block me. Sometimes they block me. By the way, I make some cool Twitch stuff for streamers. Yeah? Maybe later. Not currently. Just because I'm in the middle of the stream right now. And I'm trying to get my wins up to above 60. Yeah. Thunder Punch. I do have Discord. A botter on a script. Perhaps. I make Twitch icons and emotes. Do you have Discord? Haha, Yosh. Hey. Nearly daybreak. Fuck. Only got an eighth of the day left. God dang it, I misclicked. A little distracted. Or I only take 5 months to respond after you paid me. Haha. That's a little too close to home, Yosh. The artist that I paid to do my background, I paid him like $300. Because I had like really specific designs. I wanted the image to like work around the UI on Purple and Red app. But the issue with it was that after I paid him, he just like went no contact for like a month and a half. I was like, hey man, I haven't heard from you in a while. Have you made any kind of like progress on the art? He's like, I have a couple of other commissions that I'm doing right now. I'll have it to you by the end of the week. I was like, all right, cool, dude. No worries. And so I messaged him again, and he goes, he's like, I've been trying to send this to you. It hasn't been sending. How does this look? And it's okay. No, he gave me what I paid for. It's just that he was so bad at communicating. Um, when I asked for revisions, it wasn't until after the thing was already done. And, like, the dude has made Pokemon art. I, like, saw his... I saw his, like, what's it called? His portfolio, and he's been doing Pokemon for, like, years now. But when I, like, showed him my, like, little crappy thing that I made in Google Paint, he's like, which Pokemon were these? And, like, I thought it was pretty obvious, like, what they were, because I, like, went over and I traced, different, like, pictures of, like, the TCG art, so that way they looked kind of like what I was asking for. But I guess he just didn't know what Pokemon they were. Maybe they were worse than what I'm making them out to be. But I thought they were decent enough. Probably used AI to create that portfolio. Well, the dude had his portfolio, and he had all these... I found him on Etsy. He had all these comments saying that people loved his artwork. And, like, the artwork was good. Artwork was decent. It's just, he was so bad at communicating. I'm probably not going to use him again. And I'm definitely in the market to get my my logo redone. You think you do better? You definitely would be able to communicate better, that's for sure. AI art. I try really hard not to use AI art for anything. We're so close to beating my record. My record last time was 69. Nice. But I don't think we're gonna... Oh, no! No! Sorrow. Where am I? I don't even know where I am anymore. Oh, hey, who are you? Battle me real quick. We've gone off script. I was reading chat and I fell. Where am I at? I need to go around this corner. Damn, Rock Blast. After the stream, I'll reach out and I'll talk to you. We can look over your portfolio together. Facts. Crap, dude. Well, less than optimal run. You did, Natalie. You sent me the one with the Infernape. No, it didn't. Well, that sucked. Oh well, don't worry. I can always look back through the VODs and I can find your Discord again. Don't worry. 342. All right, now we go do our promotion battle. And then we do it all over again. I'd have Pokey do it. Having my spouse's artwork on display would be so cute. I would. I've talked to her. She's actually made a Pokemon piece from before. My record is 69. I was trying to beat my record, but talking to chat and multitasking, I messed up there towards the end. I don't think I could have done it on that run, but it is what it is. I'm trying... So I didn't need 62 battles. I had it within, like, the first, like, probably quarter of the run. Quarter of the night. But I just wanted to increase my battles because I need to get 1,000 battles for the shiny charm anyways. So I'm going out and I'm doing as many battles as I can on that route every single night. Even though technically it's a little bit slower. I could be going to Restaurant Lana, but this is just more fun and less mind numbing for me because I don't have an auto controller. Who are we battling? Oh, it's the maid. It's the dragon maid. Dragon v Dragon. Who will win? Ooh, that didn't KO. I thought it would. Head smash. Dragon Rush. Dragon Rush dodging the breaking swipe was kind of... That was very cinematic. Are we gonna double? Nope. Sometimes we double Dragon Rush at the same time. And that's a bad luck. I was really surprised they didn't add Dragon Rush into this game. Makes me a little sad. Send me that reference. I want to see how well I do. The Infernape art and I sent was with an overlay too. Watching a drag movie? Alright, Yosh. Have a good one. The Infernape art I sent was, I think, with an overlay? Yeah, you had an overlay for streaming as well with it. I think it looks good. I only really use my overlay on the clock app. Here it's not really so much. It's literally just my gameplay and then my face. Although when I'm doing Nuzlocke, I do like to have an overlay if it's like an older generation, because then you can actually see my team a little bit better. Well, now we go battle some more. I feel like that one meme. Because how many am I up to now? I think it said 7. Yeah, we're up to 7 now, and I need 14, so we're halfway there. Oh, crap. Let's see. I need 7. And I got 589. I need 411. If I do 60 times 7 is 420. If I keep doing 60 battles every night, I should be able to hit the request right as I hit level 14. God, it's such a grind, though. I didn't even see what rewards I got. Did I get a new Pokeball? I want to get more Apricorn balls. I think I'm going to buy a new camera this week. I've been kind of debating on it because this one only records at 30 FPS. How's the restaurant faster? So the restaurant is faster because... Here, I'll just show you real quick. There's no harm in doing one really quick. So Restaurant Lana, you walk in, and you just get battles back to back to back. And each one is only level 30. And so they can't do anything to your Dragonite. Also, you get like a small passive income from it. It's not as much as you get from the ZA Royale. But like you sit down, you battle. You get very little text. You just mash A through it. Lock on, you press extreme speed. He's gone. Wait for him to send out the next one. Lock on, you extreme speed. That's it. Each trainer only has 2 Pokemon. Every single one is going to be an instant knockout. And you just do that 1,000 times. Well, probably close to 500 for most people. If you do all the side quests, you end up with about 500 battles. But, yep. I'm sorry, I'm getting thrown through a loop by this guy's design choice. He has a pretty pink ascot, but he's covered in dirt as a working... I don't know. That was weird. I'm judging this man's outfit choices. But yeah, you just sit here, you mash A, and then you extreme speed every once in a while. Ideally, you would probably set your extreme speed to your A button. That way you just hold L, mash A. Or left trigger. That was an extreme speed. That was a Dragon Rush. It was a little bit slower. And that's it. You do 3 battles like that. That took me maybe 2.5 minutes. You just do that for 8 hours straight, approximately. And then you're done. It's so easy that you could automate it. If you had one of the like fancy controllers that you can use macros on, or it's not even a controller, it's just like a USB thing that you plug into your Switch, and then it plugs into your controller that way. But that's all it is. It's definitely faster than doing the ZA Royale, but the ZA Royale is more fun. Well, I say more fun. It's less mind-numbing. There's a little bit more that goes into it. This is the wrong one again. That's like the mall. That's the mall area. Right? Yeah, it's this small area. I love the fact that I'm able to recognize certain parts of Lumiose now just by, like, the overhead, like the little camera pan it has over the city. I can recognize the buildings and be like, oh yeah, that's the mall. Oh yeah, that's the plaza. This is also not what I need. That's like the little shopping market just south of Quasartico. Yep. Shopping market. Or no. This is the market. I don't know what this is. Have I explored over here? I definitely have. I just don't remember what's over here. I didn't even check to see if my area was. No, it's not. Part of me wants to experiment and see if there's other places that I could get like good routes on and like optimize these battles even further. Could you imagine getting 100 battles in one night? Nope, this isn't it. Oh, yawn. Excuse me. Still a little sleepy. Sleepy-eepy. Whoa, what happened to my kilobytes per second? Why am I lagging? It says it's still fine. I just only got 2,000 kilobytes per second. That's a little weird. Maybe it's just my internet stuttering. Or maybe my wife finally woke up and she's using the Wi-Fi. That could also be it. Might have to reset the router. I should start doing that before streams. Nope. Oops, that's not what I wanted. I do have wired internet. I have an Ethernet cord plugged in right now. Is it lagging on your end? Does it say that it's lagging? Because Purple and Red app are telling me that my connection is still good. It's just a little weird that OBS is telling me that I'm only giving out... My bitrate is only 24 kilobytes per second. 2,400. Oh, now we're up to 35. It's just sputtering. It's fluctuating a lot on the lower end. Nope, looks crispy. Okay. Weird. Weird. Stream looks fine. Okay, that's good. I have this thing where, like, I know I'm not like a professional streamer or anything, but I still want to put out good content and I still want my stuff to look nice. If I'm going to do something, I want it to be good, you know? It's one of the reasons why I want to get a new camera. I saw on the clock app, the little shop they have, it was like this camera that like automatically moves. It like uses AI to track you. So like if I lean over here, it like stays focused on me and it like follows me around. And this one kind of like auto focuses. So like if I get closer, you can see it like refocus in and like adjust itself. But like that's the extent of this one. And it only does 1080p at or no, I think it's 4K at 30 FPS. But I'd rather have 1080p at 60 FPS because everything else is 60 FPS. So I think it kind of is a little jarring seeing my head move around at a lower frame rate than what the game plays at. Especially since like on Purple app I'm just a little circle down in the bottom right. So it's not as prevalent, you know. Are you on a Switch 2? I am on a Switch 2, yes. I got my Switch 2 specifically for this stream because I did not want to... Hey, thanks for following, Red. I appreciate that. Why is it off-centered, though? My stream elements? It's off-centered a little bit. That was bugging me. We're going to put it right there and hope for the best. I'll mess with it after the stream. Oh, hey, we got it. And I already spent like 10 seconds of my time. Whoops. That's alright. Bop. I love Extreme Speed. It's such a funny move. It's like some Dragon Ball Z teleportation BS where they run in and then they're just gone. And then we lined up perfectly for that one. If I can get 60 battles every night, I'll be happy. About the Switch OLED for $100 on. Hey, that's a pretty good deal. That's a damn good deal. You take that deal? I'll take that deal. $100 is pretty good. I'm guessing there's no issues with it. I haven't had many issues on Facebook Marketplace. I got my microphone off of Facebook Marketplace. This guy? Little Rode. Well, I got the arm. I got the mic itself from Best Buy. Yeah, right? $100 is a steal. Ah, crap. I was trying to pick up that quest thing before the fight started. I don't really need to pick it up. It's nice to have the extra money at the end. Because that's all they are for me. It's just extra money. But, I don't know. He's gonna go for a Blizzard. I'm gonna go for a Dragon Rush. And you're gonna not be conscious anymore. The fact Switch 1 is still getting new games is incredible. Yeah, I think the Switch could have been a little bit better as far as like performance went. Especially, well, I can't even say that because games like Breath of the Wild or Tears of the Kingdom were amazing. They were so good. But they also had like 5 years of development. Whereas these Pokemon games, they're coming out like back to back to back to back. It's just, I don't know. Things like Scarlet and Violet put a bad taste in my mouth as far as like Pokemon games on the Switch. Poison. Hey, thanks. Thanks for throwing me into the battle so quick. Wait a sec. Her earrings. She's got, like, ice-type earrings. That's kind of cool. That reminds me of the ice-type gym from here. Forgot the name of the city, but Wolfric was the gym leader. It looks like his gym badge. I forgot to turn around. Now I have to pan my camera. They make the Switch to OLED so they could launch the Switch to OLED later. Probably, yeah. Scarlet and Violet was good for shiny hunting. I agree, 100% it was. My biggest issue with Scarlet and Violet shiny hunting was there was no sparkle. There was no sparkle sound effect like there was in Legends Arceus. I hope they bring that back as like a permanent addition to games. I can't imagine how many shinies I missed because I wasn't paying attention or because the shiny wasn't bright enough for me to notice. That's my biggest complaint. But it was really good for shiny hunting. Like, I really enjoyed the sandwiches. The method of shiny hunting was a lot more fun compared to this game. Whereas, like, it seems the only way to shiny hunt is literally just fly to location, fly to location, fly to location. Or soft resetting, or buying fossils and reviving them, and then soft resetting when they aren't shiny. Like, I just feel like there's better mechanics they could have done for shiny hunting. I feel like, I don't know why I Thunder Punched there. Should not have done that. Have you ever played Gen 3 Pokemon? Gen 3 is where I started. My starter Charmander I got from Generation 3. I've transferred him up all the way. He's in Scarlet and Violet right now. Leaf Green was my first game. I got Leaf Green and Emerald at the same time for my birthday when I was like 6 years old. My starters were Mudkip and Charmander, but I didn't know how to read very well, so I didn't know how to save my game. And so my Mudkip, whenever I played Emerald, I would just play through without saving. I would just play as far as I could, and I think I got up to like the 3rd gym one time without saving. You just kind of went off of vibes. You're like, this attack seems to be doing a lot. Rico's dope. I think the Generation 3 starters were really solid across the board. I hope that they add the Hoenn starters soon, because I would love to see Mega Blaziken in this game. I didn't need to do all that. I didn't need to Dragon Rush. I could have just gone for an extreme speed there. Same. Have you heard of, what is it? I think my logic at the time was Ash had Trico in the show, so I needed one too. That's fair. No. That's completely valid logic. That's the reason I picked Charmander. Because I was like, oh, dude, Charizard's so strong and cool. I gotta have him. And then I get to Brock and I get my butt kicked. Had to go back and catch a Mankey. I think Mega Pidgeot is kind of cool. Pidgeot? I'm not exactly sure how to pronounce it. I need to go on Cerebi and look up the pronunciation thing. They have like a whole thing that teaches you how to pronounce different things. I'm gonna go for Earthquake so I can take out those rocks as well. Oh, never mind. I just started collecting a bunch of Fat DS. And I got 2 copies of Pokemon Emerald. Hey, that's dope. That's a hell of a find. I'm gonna work my way through Ultra Sun for the first time. I'm really liking Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon are underrated games in my opinion. Why did I stand there in the middle of that future stage? I really like the post-game shiny hunting method in Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon. I had a lot of fun with that. I think the I got a bootleg copy of Emerald. It's unplayable. Oh, that's rough, man. Did you know it was bootleg when you bought it? We're gonna double Dragon Rush? Nope, Feather Dance. Sometimes Altaria goes for Dragon Rush, and there's like a second of iframes when they attack, and so they both just end up missing each other, and it's really funny. Yeah, the casing was great. Yep. I did it for the laughs. That's fair. There's a ROM hack of Emerald. I forget the name of it, but you get to pick where you start in the region. So you could start on like Moss Deep City, and like that's your starter town. You get to pick your starter. You start there at the Pokemon Center, and then you just play the game from there. It's like an open world version of Emerald. Pocket monsters. Did I miss a trainer? No, there's just no one spawned this time around. Why would you see me and then turn around, you silly goose? Okay, now you turn around. I'm gonna heal my dude. Man, I'm PC illiterate. I don't have anything but Chromebook. That's fair. That's fair. I need to get the, I need to get some ROM hacks. Not even ROM hacks, just emulators on my wife's phone. She's been asking me to get that set up for her so she can play some of the older Kirby games. Ooh, that hurts. That Rock Blast was painful. My poor Dragonite. Going through it right now. How far in are we? Yeah, we're like a quarter in. We're not doing great on time. Usually I'm at about 20. Oh, well, that's rude. I'm trying to pick a fight with this guy over here, and then you try to fight me? I guess, whatever. Dragonite is a personal favorite as a kid? Yeah. I wish the Dragonite was a little bit better. Dragonite didn't really see any competitive use until... Bless me. Until Generation 8? Generation 9? Generation 9, yeah. Once it was able to terastallize. They got a little bit of use in Generation 8, but it didn't really see any, like, solid performances. But I'm glad that he got a lot of use in Generation 9. No, turning into a normal type and then being able to extreme speed was just really good. I think through the ages, all-time favorite has remained Entei. Entei's dope. I had the promo Entei card from the movie back when I was a kid, and I took it with me everywhere. I remember I was riding my bike one time and I fell and I like scuffed up the cover of it. Actually, I think it's right over here. After... Here, let me pause real quick. Could have bought a Switch 2 at the price of 2 Pokemon Emeralds. Facts. Let's see real quick. We're talking about Entei. Let me see if I can find my old Entei card. It should be in this binder. Maybe not. He should be in here. I thought he was in here at least. I guess he's not. That sucks. I could have swore. I don't know where he would be then. Oh, you know what? Maybe he's in my other binder. I have a really big binder that I use for keeping my national decks. I might have added him in there. But I have like a really old version of Entei. He's all scuffed up and he looks like crap. I've got one of the new forms of him on a gold foil card. That's sick. That's really cool. Same. I like to buy singles. I tried buying what's it called, sealed product recently, and I pulled a Mega Gold Gardevoir from a pre-release. I really only do pre-releases these days, just because sealed product is so hard to come by. Ooh, turned around at the worst time. You have a Discord server? I do not have a Discord server. I'm thinking of making one, though. My poor Dragonite. Hang in there, buddy. I'll give you a full restore here in a sec. As soon as we knock this guy out. Oh no! Okay. Whew, that was close. Dragonite almost went down there. I've marked cards a month because I can't get them in time around here. Yep. Too many scalpers, dude. Too many scalpers. It's not a good look for the community. Honestly, the community has been disgusting the last couple years. I kind of got out of it back in 2017. I stopped playing the TCG. Just because of, like, I joined the military and I got kind of caught up in, like, progressing my career. But now that I'm coming back to it, things have changed so much, and it's kind of sucked, honestly. Like, what's it called? Freaking... So the scalping issue is out of hand. Or am I seeing things? Oh yeah, it was the lighting. But the scalping issue is out of hand. And then the whole thing that Wolfie posted, I don't know if you guys know who Wolfie Glick is, Wolfie VGC, he's a YouTuber. He's a very, like, influential person in the Pokemon community, and he posted this video about how he's gonna stop going to in-person events after Worlds this last year. Have you seen the Burger Chew card? I have not seen the Burger Chew card. Is it like a Pikachu, like, sandwich thing? But yeah, Wolfie posted this video about how he's not going to in-person events anymore. One of, like, the most influential Pokemon content creators, multiple times world champion, big name in the Pokemon community. Not going to events anymore because apparently he's, like, been getting SA'd. That's not the only reason, but, like, I was watching his video, he's like, yeah, it's gotten to the point where it only happens once or twice. I hope I'm not being too dramatic. And, like, he was downplaying it so much. And I was like, dude, that alone should be enough for you to want to stop going. And the fact that the Pokemon company isn't doing about it is insane. They haven't even made a statement yet. It's ridiculous. Some other reasons that he was talking about it, what was it? He said that he's become more of an icon in the community as opposed to being seen as a person. Right? He said that he only gets groped once or twice every time he goes to an event, and I'm like, that should be 0. What do you mean only once or twice? That shouldn't be happening at all, buddy. But people are seeing him more as an icon than he is as an actual person. Like, he'll go to events to try and compete, but people will constantly be approaching him asking for pictures and stuff. Same reason people aren't going to Twitch. Yeah, exactly. Pikachu eating burger McDonald's promo, that was a major scalp in Japan. The promotion was meant to go on for a week and then they sold out in a day. Yeah, no, scalpers are crazy bad right now. They even in the video games they're getting bad because this last game that just came out, the Koraidon and Miraidon codes that came out for Scarlet and Violet, people were going out and picking those up and selling them on eBay for like 40 bucks. It's insane that they would even think that's okay. It's why we can't have in-shop events anymore. Ooh, Dragon Pulse Sprout. Off topic, but can I tell you a story about Monster Hunter World? Sure, I love hearing stories about Monster Hunter World. What story do you want to tell me? Oops, uphill. Dragonite, you better not be off the thing. Okay then, Grimsley, the stream was really fun, but I need to go now. Okay, no worries, Natalie. I'll see you later. Have a good one. So upon release, I had a friend that worked at Best Buy. Yep. And they gave their employees codes to download the games for free. Oh, that's sick. Being able to get Monster Hunter World for free is pretty dope. Had it like just come out at the time, or was it out for a while? The code was the same across the board, so he gave the code out to 10 friends. Yeah. And they all had the same code. Bop. I love extreme speed. It's like a little tap and then they fall over. Those the people who were downloading the game for the first week of release for free because of it. Oh, nice. Because your boss gave out the code to a bunch of people. Did he face any repercussions? Did Capcom ever find out about that? The same code on every employee as far as I know. No one got in trouble. Yeah, pretty much. Dude, I'm burned. Let me heal up real quick. Gotta heal. Satchel. Do another full restore. Or not full restore, full heal. Oh, there they are. Blocking? No. That's dope. I never got into a guild. I started playing World too late because I didn't have a PlayStation 4. I only had a Switch at the time. So by the time I did get to World, most of the people were already preparing, or most people were on Switch, or they had already like formed up their own groups. Plus, I'm more of a solo player anyways, whenever it comes to playing Monster Hunter. If I'm going through like the main story, I want to do it on my own. It isn't until post-game, once I start going after like heavy armor and like doing the big fights, that I actually want to start like playing with other people. Yeah, same. I'll probably put it down for extreme speed there. Yeah, it worked out, I guess. I'm facing the wrong direction again. Alright, almost there. What the fuck? I hate that, like, the terrain will sometimes block my attack. I think it's neat. I think it's a neat feature. But sometimes it's just annoying. gonna Mega Evolve. Yup. Da-da-dum, 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 da-da-dum. Not a KO. That head smash kind of hurt. Hey buddy, can you walk this way a little bit, please? That'd be very helpful. There we go. Thunder Punch beats Stone Edge, it's faster. Rock, paper, scissors, dude. Alright, halfway there. Standing on my corner. Oh, crap, I hate this guy. It's gonna Mega Evolve. Oops. There we go. I hate when I like go to use a plus move, but I accidentally open up the menu instead. I feel like they could have done a better button for the plus moves. I understand, like, plus is the start button, but I don't know. Oh no, he's gonna fall off the map again. Got him as he was falling. The Pokemon falling off the buildings is so funny to me. I don't know why. I just think it's silly. That's not a KO. No. There we go. I don't know how much more damage a plus move normally does. Oh, I can't wait to get my shiny charm. Really? Really? Huh. Kind of surprised that earthquake didn't hit. Whatever. I have a paralyzed heal? I do have a paralyzed heal. There you go, buddy. Boop. Gyarados is almost level 100. We'll probably hit level 100 before the end of the night. Speaking of Gyaradoses. Ah, that was kind of cool. The way they... That was neat. 21 more battles. Being able to consistently knock them out without taking damage is huge for Dragonite. It makes it so that way we don't have to worry about healing. hate how long Earthquake takes to, like, rev up, I guess. Feels like it just takes so long. These guys are annoying. You always gotta hit them with a Dragon Rush before they can Phantom. There we go. This one went for Parting Shot, but typically what they do is they do a Phantom Force, so it dodges your attack. And Dragon Rush is the only thing I have that can consistently knock out Sableye while being fast enough to hit it before Phantom Force goes off. Hey, this guy again. Safeguard. In what world does Dragonite use statusing moves? That guy. The little ice thing on the back of Mega Abomasnow reminds me of Kyurem. I think it's specifically Black Kyurem. Ooh. Damn. I'm surprised that Dragonite actually managed to get that off. He jumped over the railing to hit it. That was kind of cool. Alright, Gyarados is level 100. If I can bring in, who am I gonna bring in next? Tyranitar, I think. We got a third of the night left. We'll definitely make 60 this time. I don't think we're gonna be able to break 70 though. Why did I Thunder Punch? That was kind of funny. Knocking him out midair. I didn't realize that Team Flare had other people on their roster besides Disgrazel and what's his name? Grisham? That's kind of interesting. I didn't even see you. I'll walk this way. So follow me. Perfect. Dude, we got so far ahead on that one. She was in a great spot for us to move forward. I should have gone for an extreme speed. Repair Song is another one that kicks our butt pretty often. Because what'll happen is I'll forget to retreat my Dragonite, and then she faints. Here we go. I can do that. Didn't know you could do that many battles. Yeah, man. You have to plan a route. That's the thing. Maybe I'll do a video on it. I think I'll do a video on it this weekend. It's definitely not an original video. There are people on TikTok, or there's people that do it on TikTok and Reddit that'll explain it a lot better than I can. But I'll be sure to give credit in the video I make. It's just good to get that kind of information out there. It does nothing but help other people. We get Dragonite. What are you doing, man? Electros. I get you. There we go. I'm always sketched out by Lopunny because sometimes they carry Protect and it messes me up. But yeah, we got up to 62 battles last time. My personal best is 69. I would like to break 70. 70 is definitely doable. I think I would have to do it off stream though, just because I need to focus on it. I need to put my head in the game. It's hard to do that while maintaining a conversation, still being entertaining. Probably after this, though, I'll wrap up stream, go wake up the wife, and get my day started. We got a couple things we want to do as far as, like, carving pumpkins and setting up Halloween decorations for the kids. We still got to buy a candy and a bowl and all that. Did I do the other one over here already? I kind of spaced out there. Definitely not in a good position. Yeah, we already did. Come on, D-Knight. Should come up with a name for my Dragonite. I haven't named him yet. Rude. I wish that I knew how much damage a plus move actually added onto it. Running out of time. We only got about an eighth of the night, maybe a fifth. Only got about a fifth of the night left. We can get 4 battles in that time, though. Especially there's 2 trainers down here. There's one. I didn't see if there's another one around the corner or not. Screech into Dragon Rush is kind of rude. Not gonna lie, Noivern. I know your attack stat isn't that high, but still a little disrespectful. No trainer over here. Bummer. This way. Ooh. Just run. It's gonna be close. Crap. Probably could have extreme speeded there. Might have been able to avoid that Moonblast damage. Almost there. Well, we got 60. Yep, you did. You did just see 59 wins. We're gonna be able to get 60 after this. Earlier in the stream, we hit 62. Trying to get we had 69 earlier today. Actually, that's my personal best. After this night's over, I'll show a little clip of it. The name of the game is just running around and getting into as many fights as you can. I haven't finished the Zygarde game, so I didn't know you could go... you can do that as early as probably where you're at right now, honestly. As soon as you hit post-game, I'd say it's probably possible. Maybe even before then. Having a level 100 Dragonite helps out a lot. Last one we had 62. I would like to beat that, but we're running out of time. The night's almost over. Just one-shotting everything? Yeah. So the time in battle doesn't matter. I could spend 5 minutes in this battle, and the timer on the clock will not go down. What matters is the time between battles. So you want to position yourself strategically, so that way you can attack as soon as the battle's over. So if you've noticed, I've already am halfway off the roof right now. I'm positioning myself for the next trainer. And then there's this guy over here. Come on. Go. Now I'm inching my way over to the next trainer. And you want to be facing away from them, ideally. So you don't really want to end the battle with extreme speed because you don't have time to turn around. But now you'll see that my camera is facing the opposite direction. So it'll automatically adjust my camera to where I need to be looking. And then there's no trainer over here. I'm going to hit this corner right here. Can I get it? Yep. We might be able to get one more. Maybe. Probably not. I'm going to position myself over here. Oh, Perish Song. That blows. That's going to slow us down a little bit. Dragonite might faint in this next battle. We'll see. Nope, there's no trainer. I'm not making it. If there's a trainer right there, maybe. Oh, yep, nope, almost. That close. Since you're rank A, what does the evening do for you besides getting you to level up your Pokemon? What do you mean, like nighttime? I earn money, and I level up my Pokemon, and you need 1,000 battles to get your Shiny Charm, which is what we're currently grinding for. Also, after you beat the game, you get to go back here, Quiz Article Inc. Every time you get a new challenger's ticket, and you can challenge someone, and you'll get things, anything from like some EXP candy, all the way up to like Master Balls. Let's heal up Dragonite just because I don't want her, or him, excuse me, him to get bopped while we're battling this next trainer, because I don't know who I'm gonna battle. It's usually random. Last time we battled the Chandelure chick from the Fist of Justice. I forgot what her name was. Let's see who we're gonna fight. We're gonna fight Naveen. That sucks for him. Ugh, crap. Da da dum. Da da dum da 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 dum dum. Da dum da 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 dum. He looks like he does not want to be here. Rank Infinity. Yep, that's the. You just keep going. There is no rank up system afterwards unless you're online. Once you get into the post game, it's just everyone just gets to battle just for fun. I didn't KO? Wild. I'm gonna Phantom Force. Makes sense mathematically, it's never ending. Yep. I need to switch out my Gyarados. I forgot to bring Gyarados. Or I forgot to get him out of my party so that way I could level up someone else. I love the way Dragon Rush dodges attacks. Like, the fact that he, like, swooped under the Iron Tail. That was so cool. Is your Dragonite an alpha? Yes, my Dragonite is an alpha. He is a big boy. I got him over at Area 20. And then he Mega Evolves. Have you seen Mega Scrafty? This isn't a spoiler for you, I hope. Just a little warning. I think he looks pretty cool. Since you won, I admit it. I'm really happy that we're both Team MZ. Aw, Naveen, that's sweet. Are Alpha Megas bigger? I haven't caught one just yet. Yes, they are. They are bigger. They are the same size scaling. They just get bigger as well. The main reason I use Alpha Pokemon is because I want the what's it called? IVs. So you see how he has best HP, best attack, and best speed? I only had to hyper train 2 of his stats. I only had to hyper train his special defense and his speed. Whereas, actually, a good example of this is my Excadrill. So this is Doug. Doug I used on my playthrough, and then this is Monty. This is the one that I EV trained and IV trained for online battles. And if you look at their stats, he had 4 perfect IVs in HP, special defense, and speed. They're only guaranteed 3, so I got lucky with one of them. But then if you look at Doug, he didn't have any perfect stats, so I would have had to use 5 bottle caps on him instead of just 1. Which is why I tend to use alphas for online things, or if I'm trying to optimize them. But if it's just for in-game, I don't really care that much. Tyranitar is the next one I'm going to train up to level 100. I want to get my whole in-game team up to level 100. Alright, there's that, and that. Yeah. Oh, I was going to show you the, my screenshot of my best time. Is it this one? Yeah, this one. It's right here. This was the last battle I got. It put me just barely up to 69. And then after that, I go to this trainer and I see him, but I didn't manage to get into the battle. I think I ended in the same spot as my last one. But yeah, That's where we ended. 384k is crazy. Such a good way to farm money. Missed the 67th win? Yeah. Yep. But yeah, if you check out... The reason why I'm going through and I'm doing it this way is because I need to get 1,000 wins, and I'm up to 657 right now. And I have to do this anyways for the post-game, so there's a, the Infinite ZA Royale. I have to keep battling in the Infinite Royale. I think it's 14 wins, and I currently have 8. Yeah, I currently have 8 wins. I need to get up to 14 for the story to progress and for me to get that off my board. And I've done pretty much everything else. I've done all the side quests. This is almost the last mission. It's just the most time-consuming one. I've gotten almost all of the colorful screws. I'm only missing 2. I haven't taken the time to figure out where they're at yet. I completed the Pokedex. Yeah, there's... Oh, and the... What's it called? And the Megadex. I've almost completed the Megadex. There's only one left, but it's technically completed, you know? But yeah, that's what we've been doing. It's been a lot of fun. I'm loving this game. I don't know what I'm going to do once I finish. Probably just shiny hunt. Once I get the shiny charm, that'll be when I start looking for things like the... I want to go after shiny alpha Froakie. Every once in a while, I just teleport over here just to see if it spawns randomly. Is this the time? No, it's not. But it would be cool. It'd be cool. I want to get a shiny alpha Froakie. I haven't used Mega Greninja in the game yet. I'm saving it for once I get a shiny alpha Froakie. But, like, shinies haven't been that hard to get. Like, we've already gotten 8 of them so far. Abra, Pidgey, Floette, Sandile, Bunnelby, Ariados, Badoo, and Mareep. They've all been coming pretty easily. I haven't looked for any of these. These are just naturally spawning ones that I run into. Yeah. But that's pretty much it for the stream. It's it's past 1 o'clock. I told myself at 1 o'clock I was gonna get off. So I'm going to hop off. I'm going to wake up my wife, and we're gonna go and carve some pumpkins and set up some Halloween decorations. Yeah. Thanks for hanging out in the chat. Thanks for joining me today. I hope you guys have an amazing weekend. I'll probably be on later, since I'll be up late tonight. And I'll see you guys next time. Nice to meet you, man. Feel free to follow if you want to see more stuff. I do a lot of guides. Well, I don't do a lot of guides. I do a couple guides here on TikTok. So, I'll see you later.